Hola, lovelies. Welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Pisces for the first week in November from the 1st through the 8th. I hope you're all doing well. And let's take a look into your energy. All right, what does Pisces need to know for the first week in November? The first card we have Courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. We're needing to ask for some help from Spirit, communicate with Spirit a bit more. Spirit is asking you to make a move and take a step towards something. We need to be brave and have the courage to do so. We have divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So with divine abundance, it's all about attraction. It's all about manifesting what it is that you want, and stepping within the flow and the energy of allowing. So what Spirit is asking you to do is to hold a vision of what it is you want, what it is you wish to obtain, to become, to live within, to hold that vision, to put out good, positive thoughts towards that, to put out the energy of your dreams and passions into the universe. Speak your wishes to Spirit. We need to be acting as if, pulling in the things that we want by exhibiting the energy of those things before we even have them. Putting out that energy, because that's what we're looking for. Manifestation works by putting out what you want and you get what you want in return. So we need to make sure that we are not putting out any negativity or low vibrational energy, thoughts, or feelings towards our dreams, towards ourselves. We need to be positive and uplifting, putting your passions into the universe energetically, and acting as if to pull that energy in, to pull those blessings in. We shouldn't be chasing anything that we want. We have to call it to us. Chasing something, depending on what it is, depending on what we're chasing, it could oftentimes bring in something that is distorted, something that's not exactly what you were looking for, because we've been rushing something. We've been ignoring the guidance of Spirit to rush for something, to chase after something. So we need to really heed the call of Spirit, understand what they want us to do and how to go about obtaining these things. Especially for the feminine, we shouldn't be chasing anything. We need to be calling it in energetically. We don't want distorted gifts. We don't want distorted blessings. We don't want those things, because they won't be an energetic match to us if we are receiving that or going after that in a low vibrational way. And chasing after something out of desperation, or out of anything that isn't within the flow of Spirit, then it really could bring in a distorted version of what we're looking for. And then that situation will not fully come into fruition in the way that you expected. And that's not what we want. We want the things that are meant for us, and we want those things to be matching of our vibration. And we want to, once we obtain things, we want them to last. We want them to be healthy. So no chasing. We have non duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So, this is holding yourself and holding the things that you need, want, and that you love about yourself, your higher good, holding your higher good as a priority for yourself while heeding your own intuition, following your own intuition, and holding yourself as a priority while also holding spirit and spirit's advice as a priority. We can follow the things that we want and wish for, and also follow what spirit wants and wishes for us. It is possible to do both. When we do both and we find that good balance between both, you then can step way more easily into your higher divine selves. You will be an energetic match for any of the things that you will be encountering after that point. Traveling along your path with true self love for yourself, with care for yourself, and with the guidance of spirit and the love of spirit, having both of these things will shoot you on your path, will get you to your higher divine purpose quicker. It'll get you to step into your higher divine self faster as well. And that's really what we're going for. This is what spirit is asking all of us to do. We all need to be holding ourselves at a higher priority and holding spirit at a higher priority, really stepping into that higher divine self. This is the goal. We have sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problems can become a sacrament. And this is spirit asking you to step in closer to their energy, to really rely on them for anything and everything, to depend on them for anything and everything, anything big or small. So this could be, big things like money, career, love that you're worried about or that you're stressed about or that you want to, obtain. And those are the things that you would normally pray to spirit about or speak to spirit about if you do speak to spirit. But spirit is asking you for even the mundane things. So that means you lost an earring, speak to spirit. Ask them for guidance on where it could be. Anything small. It doesn't have to be an emergency. It doesn't have to be a giant thing. It doesn't have to be such a big deal. Anything and everything. They want to be here for you. They are here for you, and they want you to lean on them during these times. When we offer them our worries and our fears, no matter how small or how big, we become closer with them. We become more at peace within ourselves, stepping into the habit of detaching and releasing worries and stresses and fears to spirit, giving those things to spirit so that they can carry those things for you. We really need to work on our connection with spirit, really getting closer with them, depending more and more on them and their guidance. When we give spirit our worries, when we tell them about the things that bother us, the things that upset us, the things that we wish for, giving those feelings and thoughts to spirit and then detaching from them after we've handed them over to spirit, that is going to create such a peaceful clarity within your life. It allows you space to breathe, to think, to really step into that peaceful flow of spiritual guidance to free yourself so that you can have that clarity to move forward more freely. That's what giving these things to spirit can do for you. It can help alleviate you of some of these heavy burdens, um, sharing your sorrows with them. Okay. Anything else for Pisces for the first week in November? Okay. Seems like Spirit was trying to hand you a gift. They were trying to give you a gift of reciprocation, to begin a path of reciprocation, to give you this blessing. But it seems that your sorrow, your sadness, your feelings of loss and lack and disappointment within your life, within yourself, um, mostly within your life and how things are going, seem to be getting in the way of this blessing. Like you're not able to fully accept this blessing because your head and your emotions are not in the right place. You could feel like it's overwhelming to begin this journey. Like, what's the point in beginning this journey? Or like it's just hard for you to get into this frame of mind and to take that type of action. It seems that you've been focused on other things and haven't been focused on stepping into this Empress energy and following that Sun energy for your path, for your life. And by doing this, we've been kind of cheating ourselves, distracting ourselves with other things. And we're, in a way, stealing our own happiness, our own joy. We're thieving our blessings from ourselves because of these emotions that you've been having. The disappointment, the stress, the worry, the fear. There could be some things in the way of your path. Yeah, and we haven't been trusting spirit and heeding their call and following that path into the unknown. Some of you Pisces have done this and have been working on this, but others of you, or this could be for a specific person, I don't know. In general, this is a general reading, so some of you are distracted and you're just not trusting spirit as much as you should, not making moves on your path that you should be making because we're stuck in this Five of Cups energy, which is really unfortunate because we're missing a blessing that spirit has been trying to hand you. What else for Pisces for the first week in November? Yeah. Spirit is asking us to leave these emotions behind, to leave these thoughts behind. That no matter how hard or difficult something may seem, as long as we are following Spirit's guidance, even if it's scary, even if we don't know how it's going to work out, we just have to follow their guidance. When we lean on spirit, they can make many magical things happen. When you're unsure, when you're uncertain, when you don't know what's ahead, we really have to rely on spirit, because spirit will make the way for you. They will clear the way for you in the situations that need to be cleared. They will do everything they can to make something happen for you, so long as you're doing your part. And your part is to trust them and to follow what they want you to do. Even though that can be very scary, depending on, what you're doing to follow them, um, it is a very wonderful, miraculous thing to experience, to be going through life, to reach a goal, not knowing how you're going to get there, not knowing how you're going to get through this and that, not knowing how you're going to survive through this and that, but trusting spirit anyway and heeding the call anyway, because this is what you're meant to do. This is what spirit wants you to do. So long as you're doing those things and leaning on them for everything, they will make sure that you get to where you need to go. They will make sure that you have the things you need when you need them. Um, they will send people into your lives. They will send things and gifts into your lives that will help you in your time of need. And this is a big lesson that we all need to understand and learn. It's okay to not know what the next, turn will be. It's okay to not know how to get to the next point, or that if you're going to, be able to make this bill, or, pay for this thing. Spirit will find a way for you, so long as you are heavily relying on them, leaning on them, and speaking with them, trusting them. Spirit can see you, they can hear you, they can sense you, they're all around. So they know if you are depending on them and relying on them. They know if you are heeding their call. They can see that. As long as they're seeing that you are trusting them, you are continuing to trust them, you are continuing to move forward and heed their call, they will put in all of the work necessary to make sure you get to where you need to go. So we really have to trust them. We really have to work on that. And really leave behind this Five of Cups energy. We have to leave behind this disappointment or this sadness or this stress that you've been focused on, because that is not getting you to where you need to go. It's just keeping you in the same position, and you're not able to receive the blessings that Spirit's trying to hand you, because you're not letting these things go and turning around to find your these chalices of love and abundance. We're too focused on what's hard, what's difficult, what we won't have, what will be a struggle, what's, that it's going to be difficult. And yes, it will be difficult. Your path that you will travel on will be hard at times. But we have to rely on spirit and trust in spirit. The way to overcome these emotions is to go within yourself, to do self-reflection, and to shift and adjust your emotions, to let go of what needs to be let go, to offer these things like the sanctity card, to offer the worries and fears to spirit, to detach from those emotions and thoughts once we've handed them over to spirit. Shifting and really pulling our courage from deep below and working on stepping into this Empress energy, stepping into our higher vibrational energy, that energy of positivity, courage, bravery, abundance, intuition. It's an energy of self-love and nurturing, taking care of oneself, putting oneself at a high priority, putting spirit at a high priority, really diving full force into spirit and into your dreams, heeding their call, getting grounded, really understanding that our dreams are not going to come into fruition if we are not taking the steps to make that happen. If we are not heeding the call of spirit and doing what we need to do to make these things happen for us, then it makes it a bit hard to receive the blessings that spirit is trying to hand you. Any last advice for Pisces? Yeah, we have to go inward to find that inspiration, to find that clarity that we're looking for, to heed the call of your inspiration or your intuition. Sorry. We have the Hierophant. We need to, this is heavily relying on spirit, relying on your intuition, listening to only your intuition, spirit, and your higher self, coming into a balance within ourselves, tempering those thoughts and emotions, making sure that we are in a flow to keep ourselves balanced so that we can have clarity. Really grabbing the keys to your destiny and charging ahead, making the moves that we need to make to make this thing happen, to get closer to spirit, to follow their call. And here, this is the advice. This is your last advice. You need to take a leap of faith, and you need to trust spirit to do so. You need to be brave, light, and playful. All those burdens need to be given to spirit. We have to give them to spirit and trust. Have faith. All he has is this little pack on that stick of his. That's all he has. Because he has what he needs within himself, and he knows that anything else he needs will be provided by spirit. Spirit will give him the things he needs in whatever situation he's in. And he's taking that knowledge and he's going on a journey. He's setting off on a wonderful journey towards his passions and dreams. He knows he has everything he needs within him. He knows that spirit has his back and that they will provide for him in times of need and in times of uncertainty. Doing this, getting the courage and the bravery and the connection with spirit to set off onto your own journey, to actually take the steps you need to take, to do the things you need to do, to step into your Empress energy, that will be giving you the stability and the abundance in your home life that you need. It will help your foundation, give you a good foundation. You will be celebrating having abundance, having positivity, love, clarity, peace, and that solid home life that you're looking for, that foundation of prosperity. That's what you will be receiving if you're brave enough to take the steps necessary, and if you're brave enough to really dive into a closer relationship with spirit, trusting them with everything, and I mean everything. Okay, I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, found it inspirational or comforting at all, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am accepting donations and I am accepting personal readings right now. If you're interested in either of those things, the information for that can be in the description box below. Thank you all who have been coming by to watch my readings, and for those who have stayed to the end to see the whole reading, thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. And I will be checking into your energy later. Thank you.